This episode of Maine Life is brought to you in part by the Maine Office of Tourism.
Hi.
Hi, Erin and Vanessa. Nice to meet you.
you.
Welcome
Thank
to my
you.
home and
Too.
studio for Elms Puzzles. And I also have Christiana here to meet you, who's the owner of Elms Puzzles.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for having
Come
us.
on in. I started with the company in 1995 with Betsy and Fred Stewart, the original owners. And it takes about 6 months to a year to learn. And it's just practice. It's just practice and practice. And you start out making really big nubbies just to get that feel for how the wood turns with your saw. And then it just starts coming together. You start cutting smaller and smaller and get your 2 pieces per square inch. And it pays to have a little bit of artistic talent as far as drawing, so you can come up with the pieces. Everything that you see here, all these special pieces, what we call special pieces or whimsies, are drawn out ahead of time, and they're put on painter's tape and put on the puzzle, and that's the only lines I'll follow. The rest of the pieces are all just freehand.
And 29 years later, you're still doing it
Still
and loving
doing
it?
I still love it, have all my fingers.
All of our puzzles are made in homes, just like this one. We have 5 artisans sort of spread out between Harrison, Bridgeton, Waterford, and you can check out their work on our website, but you can also customize your own. And you can really work with our team to create the most unique, one-of-a-kind heirloom for you and your family. I've been doing Elms puzzles for 25 years. My family are hardcore renters. So we have just always had one there. Every 6 weeks, new puzzle, and we blitz through it. I've had the best conversations with my dad over these puzzles. And so my favorite puzzles have been whichever ones have really given my dad and I a run for our money. When the artisans have incorporated these tricks where you think something's an edge, but it's actually embedded within the puzzle. When they cut along the specific line of a piece, it's hard to describe, but it's infuriating in its creativity and its sort of craftsmanship, and any puzzle that showcases their talent is going to be a good time.
So do you have levels of difficulty?
So we'll do less tricks for people that want them easy, and then many tricks for and anything in between that people want. I like to torture people, and I would get hate letters. I would get this, that was the hardest puzzle, blah, 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 do it again. Yeah, so.
Everything that I associate with Elms puzzles is what I admire about Maine. And I'm not a Mainer, and I can't claim to be. I merely love it and think it's one of the most beautiful places in the world. But it's the character of it. It's artisans with a simple tool and a skill creating something magical. And I think that there is something just authentically Maine about that. I think that there is something so deeply honest. And I don't know, we all spend too much time looking at our phones, streaming Netflix, and not enough time with family members, loved ones, friends, over a puzzle. It's incredible that this craft has been preserved and endures here in Maine.